Okay. The performance review notes. Incident report, debrief, and recommendations designation. In the field, they conducted themselves with some skill, though their interagency, diplomacy, and tact leave something to be desired. Of course, it goes without saying that a continued joint task force should endeavour to reduce the friction between our two groups. Historically, this has never happened, and, well, I don't see it happening again anytime soon. Mr. Locke, designation highly skilled operative, but emotionally compromised in this last case, though regained composure almost instantly. Might benefit from smaller incursions and less risky jobs, though this may also have an adverse effect on their performance. Monitor closely and adjust accordingly. They have a long and prestigious future ahead of them. Recommendation, psych eval and redeploy as soon as possible. Tanya, designation, research and armaments. Highly intelligent and a valuable asset, though they have also been compromised by a blank body infecting a sibling. They are, of course, trying to maintain balance, but it's only a matter of time before, who knows, but they might have to be put in containment. Tanya is just as volatile as the blank and too smart for their own good, but I understand that they are here with us for a reason, so I am not without compassion. Recommendation: give them a research project compelling enough to distract them from their ward. Then a full scan for decontamination and potential reassignment. Unless they've made progress on that elixir, they've been working on to reverse the effects. Logan, designation, missing in action. Apparently he entered coma, promptly made a deal, rendering him indentured to those running the event. Unsure how to extradite him from this situation, as finding the event seems difficult at best, given that one can only attend with an invitation. It is difficult to say the least. Recommendation: God only knows, contact family and send them our well wishes. Jeremy Binks, designation public affairs. The latest inclusion to this crew, or stowaway. I don't know what to make of them. They seem to be doing well with the children from coma and have been invaluable in reducing eyes on some of our smaller operations. Utilising their connections across media, the only real problem is they have been far too firm in their moral compass for any long-term use. Retraining is, in my opinion, out of the question. They'd be far too expensive to insert into any of our programs and highly unlikely to successfully pass any more physical divisions. Recommendation: office duties, light media inquiries, and the like, at least until they start asking difficult questions. Then we will reassess. Journalists are always difficult. Raphael John, designation an able operative, if a little green. Performed well, taking down a number of key blank individuals in operation. Has a level head and doesn't seem to be fazed by much at all. well, not too much. It'd be interesting to see how they would go with more casual approach to a team. Investigation rather than tactical. Though he definitely has the aptitude for tactical wet works, should the interest be there in it. Still, young and malleable. Recommendation: additional training and commendation for bravery in the field. Professor Tristan. Designation: I have read Tristan's report on the coma matter, and it makes for some interesting readings. I'm sure parts of it are missing. There seems to be contextual evidence that doesn't quite match up. Regardless, his suggestion to shift the facility to a solely research division and move the other tactical division to hotter spots has some merit. In recent days, Alice Springs does seem to have settled, but that's how it happens with these blanks and their miscreant ways. I'm not convinced that he hasn't also been compromised, but lacking evidence, I will have to keep a close eye on him. Maybe a compromise can be reached where we increase the research here at the Ark and send the forces to satellite stations on rotation. Tristan assures me that the blank activity will decrease now that coma has been dealt with, but refuses to elaborate. I'm sure he's planning something, but I swear he's as cagey as the Arbiter used to be. Speaking of the Arbiter, it's time for his checkup. Recommendation: reevaluate and reassignment. Perhaps he can assist Tanya with the elixir. End of coma, debrief, recommendations, moderator, signing off. Alright, now that that's done and sent, I can deal with my own issues. Where did I stick that number? What was her name? Alice?